The Nephilim Cult kidnappings from 2001 are way weirder than you know. Some of you may recall the infamous Nephilim Cult kidnappings from the beginning of the century, but for those who don't, a brief recap of the official narrative. In 2001, a series of disappearances perplexed investigators throughout the Midwest. The first to gain national attention, a 20-year-old student at Grand Valley State University named Kat Gregis went missing in late August. Her story gripped the American imagination for the usual reasons: pretty, smart, young, white, and of course, the circumstances of her disappearance were maddeningly bizarre. It happened sometime between midnight and 1 in the morning on Saturday the 18th. She'd been drinking with friends in the student townhouses just off campus, by all accounts having a good time, not particularly wasted. She left about an hour before her roommate, who traveled the same route home and saw no trace of her at that time. When said roommate awoke to find Kat absent that morning, panic set in. She began calling all their friends to see if they'd seen her, but the last anyone saw of Kat was at the party the previous night. Retracing her steps, the roommate discovered Kat's party outfit neatly folded and placed in the center of the footbridge that spanned a forest gorge. The initial presumption was that Kat jumped, something a few other students in previous years had done. The bridge's height, over 60 feet, is a lethal drop. Why she might have stripped naked before taking her own life was uncertain, and a question shortly abandoned after search parties failed to uncover a body in the ravine. Then, 2 weeks after her disappearance, a pair of student documentarians shooting a piece on the Gregis case uncovered peculiar tree trunk carvings in the ravine under the footbridge. They featured what have been described as hieroglyphs depicting some sort of ritual sacrifice to a giant deity. Local papers picked up the story, which quickly gained national attention. Met with heavy skepticism, the young documentarians were swiftly scorned by authorities for their disrespectful stunt, until Thomas Peterson. Much like Gregis, Peterson disappeared at night without a trace, until his wife discovered his neatly folded clothing placed on a forest path in the woods near their home. The ensuing search effort uncovered identical hieroglyphs to the Gregis case. Peterson lived in Big Bear Lake, California, 2,000 miles away from Grand Valley. Then there was Regina Altmeyer from Reno, Nevada, Michael Insmon from Little Rock, Arkansas, Hector Garcia in Flagstaff, Arizona. Different backgrounds, ages, finances,